Hello, Dr. Kriss.
Right.
Dr. Kriss, you have been in the media industry and the entertainment industry for a very long time. So, voice artistry is not something new for you. But what inspired you to become a voice coach?
Ah, Way back in 2017, there was a time when I was thinking about how voice was given to me as a gift because I was deciding to leave radio and media. I wanted to take a break. So that was the time when I thought, if I don't pass it on, do I have an avenue? Because in 2012, I think it was in 2010 or 12, I tried contacting a voice coach in UK. The prices were so high, nobody could afford it. So thinking on those lines, like if I can make it affordable, whatever I learned in 16 years, starting from the day one I started doing documentaries, if I can impart that knowledge to people, it would help them monetarily as well as build this whole media field as such. Because we start speaking at the by 1 year or 1.5 years, nobody trains us to speak. Now, if we get it trained, like we know to walk, but we get trained to run, like we get coached to run. Voice doesn't have that much, and that's not affordable to everyone. What if there are so many people having very good voice? What if I could train them? That was the idea. In 2017, I started Vox Populi. That was a training program, and I started with just 10 students. Now, looking back today, I have more than 5,500 students. Many people took that field seriously, and they became voice artists, and they became presenters. Some became movie artists, and all those stuff. I have been training actors for dubbing because I strongly believe if an actor he dubs for himself, that gives him an identity. Wherever he goes, when he speaks, they would say, "Oh, that same sound." If he is dubbed in a movie, he goes and talks to people, they won't identify him because the sound is the identity. So there, training actors, training voice artists, training singers, all those aspects came into my mind starting from 2017. I've been working on it because I want to make this particular field as the voice field accessible to everyone. Even if you look at child voices, we have very less child voices. We have Srija ma'am or some people who are like adults who dub for children. So instead of that, why not train them to be voice artists? Why not train them to dub? Why not train them to be commercial artists? So that is a side income which will start as a side income and later on become a main income. That's the growth and the possibility of this industry. And currently, the project, what I'm working on with Mr. Effie and Kabir, the mentorship, and we all come together to find out one particular space where we would work on 165 languages around the world and create 10 million voice artists. So that project is on, and we're working on it so that affordable levels of training given to people, about 10 million people. It sounds big, but imagine it is not even a minuscule percentage of India's population. So we are trying to create a niche field for those who really want to bring their voice out in their own languages. So we have now about 22 languages, 50 master trainers working day in and day out so that we spread this idea and take it to people and give it to them in such a way that it is affordable to them. They can start earning and then come back to us with more. And they can, in the process, we make them trainers so that they can train other people. So the concept of spreading the idea of trained voices, that is what led me to start off in 2017. And today, I'm happy to say that, more than about 5,500 students in different fields, they are working on their voice now.
Now, you mentioned that you want to make it affordable for everyone.
Yeah.
But is this voice artistry is for everyone, or it's only for those who are in the media and entertainment industry?
I wouldn't never say that. Imagine you're walking into a boardroom where the CEO comes and says, "Good morning, everyone." Nobody will even pay heed to it. If you listen to a normal person who is going on stage and he says, "Good morning, everyone, and I'd like to grab your attention," we would actually be moved towards that and we probably listen more. So the field is not important, be it corporate world, be it media, be it, say, entertainment industry. be it a normal teaching industry where a teacher starts talking in the morning and she keeps talking or he keeps talking till the evening. And by evening, when they go home, they won't have a voice to speak to their own family and friends. Why? Because they are not properly hydrating, they are not breathing properly, they are not trained to use their voice like that. So if we can train a person, as a, say a teacher, to use their voice to their benefit and teach them breathing and hydration and all that stuff, and probably they have more time to with their family, they'll be more happy. Next day when they're teaching, they'll be more again like using their voice and they'll be more happy again. So it is a kind of spreading smiles or happiness rather than looking at it as just for the media, a niche field. No, it is not like that. Anyone who has an ability to speak, who wants to speak, and who has some feeling that, yeah, I can use my voice for a benefit. Yeah, for them, the voice industry is open.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's very evident that, voice is important for everyone, like every profession, be it in the corporate world or in teaching, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
But why it's less spoken in the general society, like we as a general public, why we don't get to hear that much of training our voice?
There is a feeling amongst many voice artists that if I train if that person trains his friend or maybe another person, he would lose his job.
Oh,
That fear is always there. When computer came into our life, they said everybody is going to lose jobs. No, nobody is losing jobs. More people are getting employed. So the concept of keeping it very costly, not affordable, was a way to keep people away from the industry so that they have the monopoly. But I don't really think so, because when voice is unique, that's why we have the biometrics. We can have a biometric lock. Like the voice is unique. You cannot mimic and get into that. So when the voice is unique, why not train unique voices? Every voice is unique. So I would say there is no danger of that. Maybe people used to think that if I train someone, then they would take up the industry. Like if you take, there is a special kind of mirror which is made with a special combination of metals in Kerala. It's called Aramala Kannadi. That mirror is made by a family and they won't give the secret away.
Okay.
Because they don't want anyone to make it.
Okay.
That secret is well kept. That's true. It doesn't become an industry. It is just made in that particular home, or that combination is only there with them. But voice is not like that.
Okay. It's not
Like
the
every
Coca-Cola
voice is
formula.
unique. So it doesn't work that way. So that's why people kept it very costly. But now I really feel that everyone should have a trained voice. They should sound better. They should spread more happiness. Even I'm saying for a housewife, for a mother, if she has, say, a proper way to understand how to use the voice or properly how to tell a story, the kid would be more happy. We are creating a new generation of happy kids because the storytelling would be so nice. And they naturally would start picking how she speaks, and they would get trained from the mother. So the world would be a better place to live in.
Yeah. So the voice is important to you, me, and the general public as well.
Everyone.
So if this conversation inspires someone to get their voice trained, where he or she should start?
That's why we are here. Because day in and day out, we are trying to put in more trainers and get them, give them training. And we are working on effective ways to make it still more affordable and reach out to people. That's what is happening today. Like even those who are watching this video, they have access to contact us. So the contact, the platform which is developed by Mr. Effie, all that makes it much more affordable. Like it is not out of reach of anyone.
Okay, that's great. Doctor, you broke one misconception in the voice training, that it's not only for media people or entertainment, it's for general public. What are the other misconceptions around this voice industry and
So
voice
many
artistry?
myths. They believe that you're born with a voice. Yeah, we are all born with a voice, but a voice can be trained. No person can say, let's say when Jackie Joyner Kersey was born, they couldn't just look at the child and say that, oh, she's going to become a runner. You cannot just look at the child and say that, oh, this guy is going to be a lawyer, an engineer. We do that, but that's not true. We all get trained to be so. So every voice, without a stutter, without any, say, aberration, can be trained to be a voice artist. So the world is open for everyone.
That's great. Any advice, Doctor? Those who want to start, maybe want to start to train their voice,
Right.
get their voice trained?
The main thing which I would say is that if you think I will do it tomorrow, you're never going to do it. If you're going to do it today, yeah, that's the best time to start.
Oh.
Most of us, we have problems like what others will say. That's destroyed maximum number of dreams in this world, because we keep thinking what others would say. Second, like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
We're never going to do it, because procrastination, it never works. You just keep saying that, okay, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Then we say, oh, I cannot afford it now. We made it affordable to a level where you can afford it. So that concept is also not gone. People think that if I get trained, will I get money? If you're an expert, naturally people will come to you. You don't need to go for work. So that expertise is what being given, like 16 or 17 years of what I experienced. I've turned it into a syllabus. I've given time to my trainers. They have become so good that they are able to deliver the same. So it is duplicating the whole idea to the world, and it is affordable. It is approachable. We are reachable through different social media, like on YouTube, we have on Instagram, we are available on call, WhatsApp. So I don't think there will be a difficulty reaching us. So if you want to get trained, if you think you can do it tomorrow, you can do it today also.
Oh, it's one decision away.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.